What up guys, this is Kong and today I'm back again. I'm gonna be doing another anime review for you guys. It's Darling and Their Friends Season 1, Episode 20. This episode revealed four big things. Yes. For one big thing. I was shocked. I was surprised, to be honest with you guys. So let's start with the small one and we go off to the big shocker. So we find out that the princess, actually no, let's just before I go that the friends that the squad operating, and they are Callosaurus design. They are replica of the Callosaurus. And I couldn't believe it. It really flipped the pages on me. I was surprised, I was shocked, and I was like, damn, they were able to pull this off? And even the character themselves was a shock. They were surprised. But it started to make sense that the Callosaurus was also had pilot too. We think they had pilot because we saw, I guess you can say we saw babies, we saw human form. That's what we think. And that just, the gang was surprised, And then we also find out that the princess, the Callosaurus princess, is actually, she is code 001. She is the one. She is the, I guess you could say, the main subject. And now it makes sense because all the other squad are numbered after her. She's number 1 and 02 is actually 02 after her, because we found out in the earlier episode that she was the clone of the princess. And it totally makes sense now. It makes sense. Yeah, I understood it. It was like, wow. It was a twist, And then we get to find out that, I think that's when we find out that 02 is a fake. She's not a real I guess you could say the real being, as the princess stated. Okay, yeah, sure, whatever. But the biggest thing is that the Callosaurus were here before these entities, these being called ape. They're called the one that the crew always called Papa. And then it finally dawned on me that it was an alien invasion. That's all it was. It was an alien invasion that we were so focused on the small encounter. We did not look at the bigger picture, what was going on at the big grand scheme of thing. That there was these aliens was invading Earth, and they did it by looking like human and getting rid of all humanity and using up all the resources. Their goal was to get the magna or their resources. And it's like, wow, another turn, another twist into this episode. Like, it just dawned on me that it was an alien invasion all along. Since the beginning of these group came to existence, they were there for the long haul. They were basically milking the cow dry, or sucking the blood dry. They're like mosquito and sucking the host dry. That's basically what they did. They were the alien, I keep saying this, but the alien invader and the Callosaurus were the defenders. They were the one that defended Earth. It totally makes sense. I was like, wow, what a plot twisters. You know, it reveals so much. And so yeah, and then we get to also find out that also another twist is that this entity had trapped this gigantic France and trapping the princess in it with Hiro in it, because they are gonna explode and take out the planet. And that was that's what they was gonna do. And then Zero Two she's walking her way back to Hiro. So yes. Prior, I want to also mention the conversation between Hiro and Zero Two. Is they're such a couple. They're so in love with each other. There are, I guess you can say, I envy of their relationship. I'm amazed that I even say that, but that they are expressing their love and feeling toward each other. That's you get to see that when couple are truly in love with each other, and they hold hands to each other, they even kiss, they share their mind, share their thought, talk to each other. That's the importance of being in a relationship, is communication. So I thought I want to mention that little moment of humanity, despite of the war and fighting and everything, the plot twister. I'm glad that the studio was able to give us a little bit of a sense of humanity from these two couples, Hiro and Ichigo. No, I'm sorry, Hiro and Zero Two, that they would never leave each other. They were trying to find each other because, as we see, they were torn apart. They went through trials of by fire, basically, separations, stuff like that. So it's nice to see that the conversation that they had, share the love for each other, and to be in each other's hand, to be in each other's presence. So that's what I like about this. But the biggest scheme of thing was the review of being invaded by the alien, the casters with the defenders, and the game that the squad was using Catasaurus technology, that sort of stuff. So yeah, those are three big reveal twisters that even I did not expect, even I couldn't predict. So I was surprised. Kudos to the story writing, I should say the writer, and kudos to the animation and the stories. I started to like this series more and more. Is centered on the stories, the characters, and the villains. So yeah, I really like this episode. Yes. So that is the review of Darling in the Franxx Season 1, Episode 20. It is a shocker if you guys know what I'm talking about. So again, guys, please like, thumbs up, share, subscribe, and browse to my YouTube channel. And press that bell button to help me and help you. It's a both-way street, alright? But most importantly, I want to thank you so much for your time and effort to watching my anime review of Darling in the Franxx Season 1, Episode 20. Take it, guys. Bye-bye.